I don't know that we're gonna get the Altcoin season of the past, and I don't think we are.
Your regular retail Donny that bought SHIB at 0.01 cents and rolled it up to like $5. There's gonna be a lot less people like that. When's my bags getting pumped, bro? That's what
Bro, I don't think you can blame Trump on your bags not being pumped. I think you should blame Pump the Fund. You should blame meme coins. You should blame degens that are investing in meme coins, not buying quality top tokens that will probably do well in the long run. That's who you should blame, bro.
Yeah, but those are my guys, bruv.
The content presented in this podcast is intended for informational and educational purposes only. It should not be considered as financial advice, and listeners are encouraged to conduct their own research or consult with a qualified professional before making any investment decisions.
Crypto flip.
I ran up 15 sold to around $790,000. Told my parents about it.
Damn, and what?
That's a lot of money still.
15 sold to 800K. So no more.
Yeah,
he's up.
Yeah.
He's up.
He's
up.
He's winning.
So far.
So far, exactly. It's not over. Told my parents about it and how they don't need to worry about anything. And that I will take care of them.
Oh, no.
1 week ago, I clicked on a drainer link by accident in a Telegram.
No.
Boom! Almost $800,000 gone. Evaporated.
No.
I'm sick to my effing stomach. I can't sleep, eat, and my skin goes pale at times thinking about it. I don't know how to tell my parents about it, and the fact they still think I have it makes me want to vomit. I pretend to smile. I don't know what the F to do, and I want to cry.
Oh my God.
Wow, that took a mad turn.
Oh my God.
Drainer link as well. I feel like, yo, that is crazy. That's how I don't think these guys out there, bro. Some of these guys, you know what? Yeah, this is a continuation of them same dons online on Twitter that are shilling like, jump into this project. Hey, look, I made 10,000 trillion from flipping people.
Join my Telegram.
Exactly. Telegram. You join your Telegram, and then they show you a project, bro. And then you click on the link, and that's it. You 800. When that don saw the other side of that, bro, he must have been like, yeah, man's clear. And that's why, fam, like, you shouldn't be jumping on Anon's Telegram channels, like following them on Twitter, on X, whatever, bro, because them man are all scammers, bro. We're all out here, like, I wouldn't say fully doxed, but we're out here, innit? And you see our faces on our videos. Come on, man. Don't be a loser.
Boy.
Harris, you can go. No. You need to see. I want to hear your opinion on this, bro. I need to hear your opinion on this. What?
I'm gonna break this down surgically, step by step. Okay, so he went from 15 SOL, which is around about what? 15 times 600. About what? 1,500 or 10? No, it's about 10K. Deji.
Yeah, no. It's not 10K. It's right now. Price of SOL is 125. So if you want to peg it to that, that's just under 2K. Just under 2K, bro.
Okay, cool. And in peak time, it would have been maybe 4K. Let's say. Let's be generous. Yeah. So he went from about 4K to nearly 800 bags. Now that's commendable. You obviously know what you're doing, or you got really lucky, but I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. So you knew what you were doing. Right time, right place, everything. And for you to click on a drainer link in a Telegram group would mean one of two things. Number one.
Oh, yes.
You had all of your money sitting in your Telegram bot that you were using to trade.
Oh my God.
Or number two, you had it in another wallet, but it was all in one wallet probably.
Definitely.
So, and it wasn't in cold storage, it was just sitting there in whatever token it was.
Probably jamming on Phantom or MetaMask or something like that. Something that's open, innit? You know what I mean?
Definitely in a Phantom that is, on your main browser and whatnot. So,
oh my God,
boy, And now you're left with zero. Some people, they lose 90% from a bad trade or whatever. I say, yeah, you maybe can make it back. But now you're at zero. You didn't even start with zero. So you're actually like minus 4K.
Nah, but it's worse than that because you know when, yeah, they went out for dinner and, his dad was like, oh, I'll pay for my family. And he's like, no, Papa, I got this. I got this.
Yeah,
He's
that's
like,
the one.
furthermore, you
That's
see
the
your
one, come
mortgage? I got that.
Bro.
You see your car
Don't
payments?
do
That
it.
got that.
Ah.
And then 2 days later, bro, come on. It's deeper than just a minus 50 in salt, man.
No, of course. I almost
2
forgot
days
about
later, man's like, can I get a 2K loan?
trying to start up again. No, but what would you say to your parents if you were in that situation, though?
Bro, I would never be in a situation because the reason I would never be in a situation is because, bro,
They don't like us.
that bro, no, he's definitely bro, no, big man thing. He's definitely not like me, man. He's not like me. The reason why he's not like me is that I'll tell you, man, this year. First of all, you don't talk about your cash like you already have the cash because the way he was spitting, you know me, spitting to the spit like, oh yeah, I got this. You never have to work again in your life. First of all, just under $1 million, fam. Yes, it's phenomenal performance, like phenomenal. But bro, it's still paper money until you realize it, until you have it in your bank account, fam. Bro, what you had to do was at least take out 25% of it and make sure it's actual cash. And the rest you can play with, or even 50%. Just know that in case anything happens, at least your bank protects you for up to 85K cash. So if anything happens, you still claim it back. Exactly, that's from UK. I don't know about the US. But bro, you kept all your eggs in one basket. Then you played around with fire, clicking this drainer link. First of all, what are you doing clicking on random links? That's one thing. What this tells me, you guys, I know this is new speculating here. What this tells me is that this done probably got rich off hopping from Telegram to Telegram to Telegram, looking for things to buy and invest in, looking for a casino you can roll his soul on. And he was, think about it, right? If he's been doing it all his life, if he's doing it for the past 7 months that they're working, and you managed to run off 15 soul to almost $1 million, bro, why do I need to stop now? I'm gonna keep clicking, bro. I'm gonna keep bidding. So he clicked the wrong link and he got drained. That's literally what happened. Because if he was buying regular tokens like Link, okay, let's remove that. If he was buying Bitcoin, if he was trading Hyperliquid, bro, none of this will happen. I don't think this will happen. Yes, you can still get hacked because obviously all your money is on chain. But this is something that tells me this is a consequence of how he's made these gains. He was in the trenches, and turns out the trenches robbed him. The trenches robbed him, fam. That's literally what it is, fam. And I feel bad for him because he needs some promises now. He cannot even back up in them. He can't even catch a promise in them because you told your parents, "I'm good, you're good." Now you're lying because you're angry. You ain't got nothing, fam. They didn't even leave you one soul. They took everything.
So what should he tell his parents?
Oh, just come clean, because bro, even if you try to be a hero, borrow some money and run it back, the chance of you doing that is, bro, less than 1%, bro. But it's less than 0.5%.
Yeah, he needs to come clean. He needs to just be like, yo, listen, when I told you I got that, I don't, innit? Don't hold at me. Don't ask me nothing. See you later.
Literally like that. The big man said, no, honestly, on a serious note, like, because I don't want it to be a situation where like, oh, I'm gonna go kill myself. There's no need for all that. Your parents still love you. They're just gonna keep working. You just need to get back to the drawing board and just start over again.
You say they'll still love him.
Bro, of course they'll still love him.
You know that dad's resenting the next time they have to pull out his pocket, bro. Pull out his wallet to pay for dinner.
Let me play a little scenario for you guys. I don't know where this guy is from, but I know if this guy was from an ethnic background, particularly if he was like African or something, the moment there was like, you never have to work again, left his mouth, his dad's on the phone to his brothers and his mum's on the phone to her sisters saying, hey, look at my son. My son, look at your son. What's your son doing? My son is this age. Look at your son. And I never have to work again. Now, he has to humbly go back and, sorry, man, like, I don't have it like that anymore. Now that embarrassment is just going to be too much. I don't know if he could handle it.
But listen here, I would rather this be with my parent than a girl I'm just linking. Like, imagine you just, you know what I mean? Like, at least your parent will still love you. Like, maybe your girl will still not. That's a different story, man. You know what I mean? She might leave you for another man with a Lambo, blood. But all I know is, just come clean.
Yeah.
The more you hold on to this, the more will just eat you alive, because that money ain't coming back, fam. Them scammers are gone. They ain't, bro. Listen, I've never met in my life. I've never ever in my life have I met a nice scammer, someone that's got a kind heart, bro. Once they drain you, bro, it's done. They're not gonna magically put it back in your wallet, bro. You might think he's dreaming or something. You know what I mean? Bro, this is real life, bro. This shit happens, fam. That's what anytime and someone adds me to a random Telegram that I know I didn't ask to be add, instant leave. Don't press nothing. Don't accept. Bro, what are you doing?
Facts.
Yeah,
That's the
for real.
next one. I had 1,500 BTC since 2012.
What?
Wow.
What? Wait. How much is that? How much is that?
1,500 BTC or $1,500 worth of BTC?
No, 1,500 BTC since 2012.
Man said it with his chest.
Which would be worth around 150 million.
Uh-oh.
But
Would be.
Woulda.
would have been.
I would have been rich.
But I rotated to ETH in 2022, right around the merge. I'm down about 60%. Still holding. Feel sick, even though I'm supposed to be happy because it's still a lot of money. Depressed, no friends. The only thing I've been doing for the last 7 years is follow crypto. Feel isolated and depressed.
What does he mean before the split, bro? Are we talking ETC and ETH, like the the major?
He's talking about the POS. You know when ETH became a they become deflationary. No, when it becomes deflationary and they moved from. I think that's
proof of work to proof of stake.
Yeah.
But what's the problem, bro? Like,
bro, he's down 60%, fam. What do you mean?
Yeah, but 60% on what, bruv?
No.
Like, he didn't lose any ETH, bro. Let's say he bought at the top. Let's say he bought at the top. Yeah, top for ETH was like 4K.
Yeah,
4.5K. I think. He's 50% down, bro.
Let's say $3,000 because he didn't convert. He said he converted for the merge because I remember we had a pump of 25, 40, 50% after the merge, and then we crashed, bro.
Let's say $3,000. My man's down 30% then, 33%. So it's 150 mil, still 100 mil. Shut the fuck up, bruv.
What, bro?
Right in your corner, bruv. This guy, bruv, with his 100 mil chatting about, oh, save me, I lost 50. Get the fuck out of here, blood.
Yeah, Rick is.
Hey, if that math makes sense, if that's working out, yeah.
He's saying he's down 60%, still holding. So if you
on his 150 mil.
No, it's not exactly. But it's not 150 mil. It would have been 150 mil, but he's down He's down 60% from all-time high. And let's just assume when you rotated that bag to ETH, let's say it was worth around, let's say 50 mil. You know what I mean? Now he's down 60%. He's probably got what, couple mil left, 5 mil left.
He's calculating the thing wrong, bro. He's calculating.
Yeah, but I know what you mean because as long as you own ETH, you're still fine.
No. You're right in what you just said, but I'm saying he's calculating the thing wrong because he's saying I bought Bitcoin. I had 150 mil worth of Bitcoin, and now I've rotated that into something else. So guess what? It would have been 150 mil if I kept my original Bitcoin, and it's now it's at its all-time high. But actually, it's a different amount now that I rotated into something. You can't look at it like that, bro. You transferred out of Bitcoin to Ethereum at a certain price. That was the price, bro. Like you sold your Bitcoin, innit? Like I bet if my man bought something like Sui at the time, which would have been nothing, and it went up now to like the 400% it's gone up or whatever, yeah, he wouldn't be complaining. So
no,
yeah,
of course not. He's complaining because
and Bitcoin outperformed ETH,
but
no one thought actually.
Bro, listen, Haji, can you not think that, bro? That's why he fucked up because this is what you call overtraded. Like, you know what I mean? Like you have 1,500 BTC, the best asset in this class. And you wanted to convert all of that into ETH. Yes, I know ETH has a lot of upside. It has a lot of potential. It's programmable, yada, 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 yada. It also has its own issues. So why would you, and obviously so does Bitcoin, but at the same time, Bitcoin is still the de facto #1 coin. Not just in terms of like market cap, but you interview anyone, what they know about the most. Yes, you might know the Trump or the Altcoin, but it's still BTC. Why not just convert 25% of your Bitcoin portfolio? Not the whole thing. Or even a half. So that way you have exposure to both market, just in case you're wrong. I'm telling you, fam, there's a lot of idiots in the market, fam. There's fucking idiots, bro. And I don't know how they got so rich, but then again, it is easy in this space. You just need to know how to play the game, essentially.
Yeah, you definitely need to know how to play the game. Well, welcome back to the Crypto Flick podcast. I am your host, Harris King, and I am joined once again with my co-hosts, Ricardo and Deji. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you're listening or watching on YouTube. And if you're listening on any audio platform, and we are everywhere, Spotify, podcasts, Apple Podcasts, everywhere. Don't forget to leave a review. We really appreciate it, and it helps us produce more episodes. So it has been a hell of a week, and I want to know from the guys, what does this bull market mean for future cycles? Because obviously we've talked about the bull market at length. We've talked about price action, but I kind of want to know where your head's at moving forward.
We gotta give the listeners some context. We went out for dinner the other day, yeah, and
We did.
all we spoke about was crypto. I am sure you man have some stuff going on in your lives, and as do I, but we spoke about crypto the whole time.
Yeah.
And I think the prevailing line from what I can remember from our conversation is, yo, everyone knows it, but this cycle feels completely different from every other cycle. And it feels, obviously every cycle feels different, but this cycle feels very, very different to how the last two cycles felt different. Do you know what I mean? Like there's a difference between the last two cycles was like, 2 or 3. The difference between the most recent cycle and this one is like 20 to 30, in my opinion. It just feels really different. And it feels like the rate of difference is a lot bigger. So what does this current bull market mean for crypto in general? Let's go through some happy facts. Solana's fallen off a cliff, which means meme coin activity is falling off a cliff. Pump.fun revenue is down 90%. No one gives a fuck about Pump.fun anymore. Congratulations. After they made like 550 million in revenue over the last year, literally in a year. Insane, bro. Like insane.
Idiots giving money right back to literally idiots idiots are just pumping Pump.fun wallet. That's really what they're doing.
Facts. So what it means for the rest of the market. Listen, I don't think the market's dead. I think when we were chatting, I was like, you know what? I'm not even sure when I'm going to get back in the market. The market's a bit right now. Looking into the market properly since then, bro, I'm like 76, 77 is probably the minimum. Bare people got liquidated. Like when I looked at the liquidations over the last month, bro, it's been something like 20 billion worth of liquidations just in the crypto market, just based on the whole DeepSeek tariff, DeepSeek tariff to tariff V3.
Greed.
Bare people getting liquidated. So I think, listen, man, these people needed to get shot out of the market. Countries are still going to be buying Bitcoin. Like the strategic Bitcoin reserve has been signed now. The market moved zero. No one cared. ETFs are still being run up. For some reason, no one cares. Like Michael Saylor's buying Bitcoin every 15 seconds. For some reason, no one cares. Bro, there's so much positive news over the last.
Wait, don't forget the Binance and the Abu Dhabi Binance minority acquisition stake.
The Abu Dhabi bought like 2 billion worth, invested 2 billion in Binance.
Yeah, 5% stake in Binance.
Yeah,
so it was.
Also,
market didn't move.
Market didn't move, but I bet if Trump, if he takes a selfie and he coughs on a Bitcoin tissue, bro, the market's down 50%. I don't know, man. It's sensitive to certain news, but not sensitive to other news. So I don't know. But yeah, I think the market right now it has the most amount of institutional players that we've ever had, which is good news. But it just feels way too sensitive to political news. And I think that is just because there's so many new political institutions and not retail figures that have been entered into crypto. Because yeah, I don't feel like it was like this previously. Maybe it was. I don't know. But yeah, that's my opinion.
No, but I think the question is like, what do you think this impact will have on a future cycle, right, Iris?
Yeah, correct.
What future cycles from here?
Yeah.
I think this bull run is going to be long. I think we're not going to see this bull run top out until like next year, mid next year, which is my opinion. And I think
is that because of the ETFs? You think?
Nah, I don't think it's because of the ETFs. I think it's because of how global liquidity is looking around the world and how, we thought we are going to get a pump, TGS spend down, how the dollar's been performing, all of this. I reckon we won't see the market top out until next year. Or like bull market end next year. Subsequent bull markets, I think the rate of difference is just going to get bigger and bigger, and it's going to become a lot more competitive. And the way how some people were making money the last bull cycle, last bear market, it's going to be different. It's just going to become harder and harder to make money in crypto, and it's going to be looking a lot more like the stock market. There's just going to be more competition. The people coming into crypto now are just smarter, and your regular retail Donny that bought SHIB at 0.01 cents and rolled it up to like $5. Yeah, that's just going to be a lot less. There's going to be a lot less people like that. So I think retail are going to get pushed out of the market almost entirely.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with almost everything you said, Rick. I think that kind of speaks to the law of diminishing returns that we've seen ever since the first cycle began. And then I know a lot of people, like, one quick joke aside, I don't know, you might know Miles, right? Miles, the influencer on X.
Yeah.
He was talking about how he was saying how, like, basically take the following words out of vocabulary. This market is different. Bull market, bear market, 4-year cycle, altcoin season, because we just don't know. Like, we just don't know. I think not only is this market different because there's a lot more smart players, institutional players involved, sovereign wealth funds, countries looking to kind of build a SPR around Bitcoin. Not only does that make this market different, we've had a huge misallocation of funds with this with the meme coin market, because that should have been a part one of an altcoin season, and then we have a massive correction, and the next one would have been like, well, if you get caught holding the bag in this second rally, it's on you, bro. It's on you. Well, now people are just still speculating that we deserve it. I know, I like, fitness aside, we do deserve one. We do deserve one, because I feel like we haven't got a proper altcoin season. But because of the old misallocation of funds, I just don't know. So there also, I think Miles was kind of engaging in a bit of satire, but at the same time, there's a lot of truth in that, because can we keep calling it alt season? Because we might just get a pump and that's the end of it. You know what I mean? So we just need to remove that word from our vocabulary now until we get more confirmation. Right now, Bitcoin is down a little 4%, retesting that 84K range. We don't know, we might get rejected again, or we might have a bullish continuation and get rejected at 89K. We just don't know. Just so many, there's just no clear sign. And like what Rick said as well, the market is so heavily sensitive to tariffs news, and we don't know what's happening with the tariffs. If you now go long on the market, because 84K range 3 months ago would have been sexy to any trader, any investor. Now you're like, cool, I got a couple grand, I got a few mil. Should I go long on BTC now, thinking we're gonna go fly to 100K? You could get wiped out by tomorrow morning or by early Monday, because Trump might come and say, yo, I'm putting 400% tariff on Canada because it taxed us on blah, 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 blah. Just because you don't know, you better just playing it safe, just DC into spot, old spot. I wouldn't engage in high leverage trading right now, because you just get wrecked. And what does this mean for the future cycle? More diminishing returns. I mean, with this cycle, we still seeing crazy people do crazy returns. Like we just had a confession, 15 sold to almost 1 million. Like, I don't think we'll get that. I'm not trying to say that will never happen again, because it is possible. But at the same time, you see less and less of that kind of story. Like, I ran up 10 sold, because I have no reason for my man to be lying. Like, you know what I mean? There are a lot of people on X that do be lying. Oh, I took this 5 sold challenge. Now I made 10 bill, bro. So who are you lying to, fam? You showed us a fake paper wallet that you edited yourself. Stop that cat. But I just feel like there is a strong possibility that the more and more this cycle goes on, we'll probably move away from that 4-year cycle, because there's a lot more institutional money coming in that can move the market. And I have no doubt Bitcoin is going places, going to easily 6 figures plus. I'm not just talking about 100K. But at the same time, I can't sit and speculate to you that this year is the end of the bull cycle or next year end of the bull cycle. I think the best to do is just be prepared. And all it is, when is the bull market again, and when is the bear market. And just need to make sure, like, before the bear market comes, make sure you have the capital to buy things. And when the market is peaking, and when you hear this person doing well, that person doing well, when you're hearing Altcoin done 1,000%, and you don't take profit, that's on you, bro. Because again, the market always give it. Well, can you keep it? That's the story. So moving forward, any lessons you learn from the cycle, I pass for any future cycle, even if we're moving in from a 4-year cycle, even if we become a 3-year cycle, 5-year cycle because of ETF, because there's speculation, never speculation. It's a fact that the following year after ETF is released, they tend to usually do even better than previous year. So that's why I'm stunning and like I feel like we're gonna get more of a peak late this year than a peak next year, because I still think inflation is a problem. I know inflation came down a little bit, but I think this inflation is coming down because Trump is putting a lot of pressure on the on his trading partners to basically bring his own interest rate down and basically stop the outflow of unnecessary cash out of the country. And it seems to be working. So no one can tell me Trump doesn't know what he's doing. He has a plan. He didn't tell you that this plan is gonna be sexy. It's a brutal plan, brutal for my bags, brutal for everyone's bags. Whether you're on stock or crypto, the most important is just be prepared to be hedged. And I think as long as we're in this Trump administration, you should be prepared for anything. Post-Trump administration, we don't know, but for the next 2 years, I still think there's a lot of gains to be made in this market. Harris,
yeah, I think that looking at altcoin season for this cycle, I think I don't know that we're going to get the altcoin season of the past, and I don't think we are. I do think though that something may happen later on down in terms of the rest of the year, and we may be doing some chop or even trending downwards until some of this tariff stuff clears up. And obviously we've not been super sensitive as we have been up until now in previous cycles to sort of macro in the same sort of way, excluding sort of major black swan events and stuff like that. But I also think that the 4-year cycle, this follows a hype cycle, and every type of market has a hype cycle. Some obviously are longer, but in terms of cryptos, you move from despair, then you get hope, and then you get the early majority, then the late majority, which is obviously your Uber drivers and your mom and your grandpa and all these guys asking about crypto, and that's happened already. And then from there,
it happened a bit too early. That's a problem because of meme coins.
Yeah, exactly. But that's my point. So all of the money that should have been going to alts and went to meme coins, and maybe that was the so-called altcoin season of this cycle. Maybe we've already seen it and we don't really realize it, and we won't really know clearly until we go into an actual bear market where Bitcoin drops and the rest of the market tanks as well, more than it already has done. But there's a chance that because of all this institutional money, and obviously it flowing more so towards Bitcoin rather than the rest of the market, then Bitcoin remains a bit more steady, and if it does drop, then it drops less aggressively than obviously alts and memes, and then also memes go into a bear, and Bitcoin's bear looks a bit different. So I think for future cycles, it's I agree with what you were saying, Deji. I think we're gonna see less returns, and I think the returns are gonna be more concentrated. I think we're gonna see, because before it used to be find stuff early in the bear market and then hold it until the altcoin season at the end of the bull market. Now I don't think you can rely on that type of strategy. I think you're gonna have to have more of a trader mindset, and I think it's gonna be more vicious unless obviously you're looking at Bitcoin and just want to play that game, which is fine. But obviously the returns there are obviously going to be slow and more controlled there as well. But as far as altcoins and meme coins are concerned, but let's say altcoins specifically, I think we are going to definitely be I think we're definitely going to have less returns, and the returns that we do get, we might get like 100x or whatever, but that 100x is not going to be a sustained 100x. It might pump today and crash tomorrow, and then rotate into the next thing. So you really have to be monitoring what you're investing in. And if you don't, then you're going to just pay the price and be holding the bag, which is never fun. But Yeah, it's interesting that we talked about Trump because what he said about the stock market, and obviously crypto is a risk asset, so it does fall in line with what the stock market's doing. It hasn't decouples. And he said about the stock market, it doesn't concern me. Markets are going to go up and down, but we have to rebuild our country. I don't see a recession.
This speaks to what I've been saying. Like, Trump does not care about stock market. He doesn't care about crypto, fam. All this is fun and game. All this SBR stuff. Okay, cool. That's probably the scissor guy pushing for that, and then all the lobbying from the crypto community, especially the Bitcoin maxis. So he feels like he kind of has to do it, and then you never know. I mean, we don't want China to become the leader in this space, so let me just spearhead it. So that's why he's doing it. Stock's always been around. I mean, this is not a. I mean, if stocks take a time to what stock is down 10%, boo-hoo! Like, what's 10%? What's 10%? But honestly, I think he wants his legacy for this second administration of his to be inflation didn't get out of control under my term, because it did get out of control under Biden's term, and then he could now flex on Biden and be like, listen, during my administration, I kept that thing down. Yes, it was painful for the market, but at the same time, inflation came down. People still made money, and if he means he has to be aggressive with tariffs and, you know what I mean, make up white lies and put pressure on people to, you know what I mean, give in to his demands, or he'll raise the tariffs on them, then so be it. So all of this is to lead to force the Fed's hand. Basically, he's doing all this tariff stuff to make sure that inflation stays under control, which should now force the Fed to act and bring rates down, because that's what he cares about. Because we don't want a situation where, like, people can no longer afford their mortgage rates because the salary, the egg prices, which is at all-time high, only recently they start coming down in the US, is eating into your wages. Now you can't afford your mortgage. Now now you're defaulting on your mortgage loan, which will have repercussions if that became a cascade thing. We don't want the situation we had in 2008 with the housing bubble. We're nowhere near there because there's no crazy synthetic stuff going on in the background. But at the same time, if you keep letting inflation get out of control and unemployment rate keep going up, we will get there eventually, because people will no longer be able to afford their homes and they won't be able to eat. So, so he doesn't want that to be. So he will do everything he can to bring rates down. If he means slapping tariffs on all these people, bro, everyone's getting slapped with tariffs, fam. So, I'm all here for it, because at the end of the day, I knew this was going to be painful. It wasn't like people just assume, oh, Trump's going to magically fix everything with his magic wand. Bro, there's pain in the market, fam. Just got to be prepared to handle it. So,
yeah, there definitely is. What do you reckon, Rick?
You remember last week or the week before how I said Trump doesn't when it comes to crypto, Trump is clueless. I'm not gonna lie, I'm starting to believe he's also clueless when it comes to crypto, to the stock market. And this is somebody that has had public companies. I don't know how many public companies, but he definitely has public companies, right? For a man to say, I don't care much about the stock market, it goes up, it goes down, is basically...
bro, he's not lying. He's not lying. It goes up and it goes down. That's true.
Yes, but he's basically saying, all you guys over there that, you know, this is your whole life, like, forget you, man. All I care about is rebuilding the country, which is technically dependent on how the stock market does. If the stock market's doing really well, bro, there's going to be more jobs because companies will be doing well. Not that the two things matter, but generally, the better the stock market, the better the economy is, like, across the world. To say you don't care, I don't know about that. That just sounds like, I don't know, man. There's his financial advisor, the guy that's his stock guy, must have not picked up the phone to give him like a heads up of what to say. Just like how his crypto guy didn't pick up the phone to say which crypto I should say is in the strategic crypto reserve, and he just fired out some shit that he made up or got Barry to do it.
Bro, that was Eric, bro. That wasn't him. That was Eric, man.
I heard that. So I don't know, but I just feel like generally we're in a market where it just cares way too much about what Trump thinks, and it wasn't like this with Biden, bro. It actually wasn't.
Yeah, but Biden didn't care.
Crazy.
Biden didn't care, blood.
He didn't give a fuck. But yeah, we had the SEC doing some crazy shit for years, and yeah, that hit crypto in various different ways. But yeah, Biden didn't say crypto, and crypto fell off a cliff. Like, if Trump tomorrow says he doesn't believe in Bitcoin, bro, we're going down to 60. We're going down to 60 for no reason. Yeah, the market's well sensitive, but yeah, I just think, I don't know, man. I've lost faith in Trump. And I've lost faith. I've lost faith in
So what about
come on,
paying for a longer term?
No, but even listen to this. Even listen to this. How can the Don say, yeah, he doesn't care about the stock market when he has companies? Just like how it's obvious he doesn't care about crypto. But remember before, bro, before he got elected, he was releasing NFTs, bro. He was releasing crypto trainers, bro.
But you have to think about the strategy about it. Let's think about it for a second. When he was in term the first time, what was he bragging about? Like, stock market is at an all-time high. That was his thing. That stocks at all-time high, stocks at all-time high. Now, he has to say that, I don't care about it because it's down. Well, it's still obviously high, but there's been a major pullback. And if he doesn't say that, then he's going to be judged against it. So the reason why he's saying it is because he needs to crash the market to obviously achieve what he needs to achieve. And he knows that there's going to be more pain than, profits at this time.
Plus, this equities market capitulation is not only from Trump not caring or enacting initiative to, pump the market. Don't forget, China is breathing down their neck, fam. China out here making new LLMs with tin can and paper clips, fam. You know what I mean? But meanwhile,
let's not talk about the EVs either.
Exactly. So the fact that Chinese can make something for a fraction of the cost that US are asking for, hey, you're opening your eyes out here raising billions and billions. Bro, this man made a new level 5 mil, fam. Like, you know what I mean? Let's not forget that. That's also one of the reasons why the market had a massive pullback, mostly coming from the whole the tech stock market, led by Nvidia, which is still down from the all-time high. So it's not just Trump. And let's not forget,
we're also due like markets moving cycles. We haven't been in like a equities bear market since what? For a long time. We had the pullback of COVID, but prior to that, like a genuine crash, we haven't had one since 2008. So maybe we're due a retracement. The markets can't just go up indefinitely.
Yeah, I hear that, and that makes total sense. However, yeah, I just don't think the world is ready for that. So
what the world is not ready for? What a stock market, a bear market?
The world's not ready for another 2008.
Oh, of course not, bro. That was brutal, dude. People are homeless. Like, banks collapsed. So yes, we've had a few bank collapses since last year, but they were more like smaller banks, and they didn't mean built up by the government if they had any kind of protection. But at the same time, I don't think we're nowhere near there, and I don't think even if we are close to it, Trump will make sure that doesn't happen because he has the power to be aggressive with his initiative and make sure that inflation stay down, even if it means you're paying $12 for eggs. So be it. As long as inflation as long as it doesn't become $50 or $30 for a crate of eggs, bro. Listen, if it means short-term pain for a couple of more good years in market, hey, by all means, he would definitely do it. And you can't put it. Listen, I will speak to one last thing before moving, right? Rick, you said you lost faith in Trump. I'm telling you, I don't know anyone that could do a better job. If it was Carmela that was in the market right now, I don't think she could do a better job, bro. Honestly. One thing that I did expect to be a lot quicker, I expected him to have kind of brought this war thing down a lot quicker by now, but I think there's a lot of there's friction from Ukraine and Russia has its demands. But at the same time, I think that's working towards a common goal of making sure that ends as soon as possible. Because I'm telling you, war's not good for the market. You know what I mean? Like, it's just not good for the market. You know what I mean? And it doesn't help inflation, doesn't help nothing. You know what I mean? You're wasting funds sending guns to Ukraine and, you know what I mean, to fight some useless war. So, I don't know who will do a better job. So
I hear that, but let me just dive into why I said I've lost faith into Trump. This guy was going to come into office and he was going to pump my crypto bags. And yes, we have had Bitcoin going up, but we have had nothing else in the rest of the market doing well. And this guy's been in office now for coming up to 2 months. And I know that the term is 4 years. So we're not even 5% of the way through yet.
Bro.
However, when's my bags getting pumped, bro? That's what I
Bro.
don't know.
Bro, I cool. I hear you. Yeah? I hear you because I've been saying the same thing. I was saying, yo, I hope Trump wins. I hope Trump wins because Trump's gonna pump my bags. And I can make an argument, small argument, that we've had a Trump pump. You know what I mean? When the market knew Trump was gonna win, the crypto rally, like it was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Bitcoin doubled from 56, 57K. No, sorry, from 60K to almost 110K. So, and then I can also make an argument that that pump is not being sold off. But at the same time, I don't think we can blame Trump on your bags not being pumped. I think you should blame Pump the Fund. You should blame meme coins. You should blame degens that are investing in meme coins, not buying quality top tokens that will probably do well in the long run. That's who you should blame, bro.
Yeah, but those are my guys, bruv.
Do you think we'll see a rotation from meme coins back into utility projects now that the market is down and everything's washed and a lot of speculators are leaving?
A rotation from meme coins? You mean like there's no money left in the meme coins, bro? What's it really rotating? I feel like all meme coins now, total market cap. I ain't gonna check. I can check.
I'm checking, man. I need to check.
All right.
I need to check.
Let me throw some speculation out there. Total market cap for meme coins right now is probably something like 20 or 25 billion. Like, bro, that has to go into like 1 or 2 big projects for us to see a significant pump, because that can't even move Bitcoin, bro.
No, not Bitcoin. I'm talking about what's what is it anyway, Deji?
Right now, the meme coin market cap is 49 billion, almost 50 billion
49.
market cap.
Okay.
And the top still been the top: Doge, Shiba, Pepe, Trump, Bonk, Floki, with Punji, Millennia, XPX, Brett, Fartcoin, and the rest are just regular coins.
Fartcoin's still around, bro. I thought you were shorting it from last episode.
Bro, listen. Fartcoin is still around. Fartcoin today is up 9% against Bitcoin.
But you know what else is also up? Gold is also up, and it broke £3,000 for the first time. And what's interesting is, obviously, we've been talking about all this doom and gloom. We've been talking about risk assets, and gold is the place where people run when things look a bit techie. And obviously, we've had the narrative that Bitcoin is digital gold. So why do you think that Bitcoin hasn't experienced the same level of interest in this type of market?
Speculation, fam. All right, 2 things on this: gold reaching $3,000.
Pounds.
Is it pounds?
Well, this is maybe it's dollars actually. So
same thing, it's dollars.
Yeah.
Same thing.
But either way, it's an all-time high, right?
All-time high. Yeah,
so gold hit a new all-time high.
Mm.
If we look back to a year ago, my guy, gold was approximately $1,800. Ethereum was approximately 3,000. Now we've had the switcheroo, my guy. Gold has outperformed ETH in the same period of time, which I find obscene. It's not done that with Bitcoin. It's not even done that with Solana, bro. Anyway, why are people flocking to gold versus crypto? People been burnt, man. People have been burnt by crypto, bro, and there's nowhere near as much people that have been burnt by gold. And obviously, gold is it's a classic asset. I think what market cap now is something like 25 trillion. I can't remember, but bro, it's been around. It will be around, and I feel like a lot of people, even people our age, bro, people our generation, have been like, you know what? Maybe all those old investors, man like Robert Kiyosaki was right. Maybe I should get some real tangible assets as opposed to gambling away my life savings on super Fartcoin.
By the way, quick one. Current market cap of gold is 17.9 trillion.
17. All right. Man, if only crypto would do that, bro. We're not even that far away, man. Like a 6x would take us there.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying people are looking at gold as a lot less risky, a lot more stable, and a higher potential of I'm gonna have this and it'd be fine.
Yeah.
Do you think sorry to cut you off there. Do you think the narrative can change with Bitcoin to be the same as that?
100%.
Bro, Bitcoin is digital gold, bro. But I think
I
over the
know it
next
is programmatically, but
Yeah.
the same like psychologically.
yeah, I think over the next I'm gonna quote this. I'm gonna say over the next 3 years, yeah, we're gonna have Bitcoin and we're gonna have cryptocurrencies, and they're gonna be a completely separate market class. And
Yeah.
people are gonna be invested in Bitcoin completely separately from how they invest in crypto.
And it's already started, if you think about it, with all these ETFs and all this kind of stuff. But listen, I echo everything Ricardo said, and then I just want to just add 1 or 2 lines to it. First of all, after the gold hit all-time high, it's now sitting at 20 trillion. Yeah. BTC is sitting at just under 2 trillion. Yeah, if I'm correct. Yeah. So 10x. Imagine if Bitcoin did the same move that gold has done now, 10x from this thing, you basically means one Bitcoin will be almost greater than 90K. That is absolutely wild. Just let us think for a minute why this will always be around. Second point I want to make is I think a lot of people that are gravitating towards gold is that they're the older generation with old money, and they just feel like, yes, crypto is sexy, you can make mad gains, but they're not around here to play with their money. And they're gonna go to what they feel safe. You know what I mean? Even if it means it's slow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5% gain. But at least they know there's not a lot of drawdown. They would rather put millions and billions in there, knowing that their money is safe and protected against Trump's madness, against the tariff war. That's what I like to call it. So until the tariff war is kind of stable, Bitcoin. Let's say I'm a trader, yeah. I will allocate majority of my money, obviously being an OD, I would use more money towards gold and less to Bitcoin, because it seems to me, as mature as we like to think Bitcoin is, it's still sensitive to tariff news. All this dump is from Wall Street panic dumping because they feel like the tariff is going to crash us. And we're holding on strong. We're almost at 85K now, but we're nowhere near out of the out of the woods yet. So essentially, it's just old money kind of gravitating towards gold, and that's okay. I can't fault them for it. But I like what Rick said. One day, not even one day, I think before another decade pass, we'll have a situation where like Bitcoin is seen as a de facto digital gold, and everything else, including Ethereum, including XRP, yes, XRP army, including those coins, will be separate from Bitcoin because they're now known as the true digital gold, and everything else is just digital asset.
So what do you think is holding things back from that being the case now? Is it just time, or do you think something?
Honestly, I think it's time. Honestly, I think it's time because a lot of these people, like, you put it this way, Warren Buffett, how old is he? He's near the end of his tenure on this earth. Like, no matter how rich you are, we'll have to become earth again, fam. We'll have to be buried. So no matter how rich you are, bro, you can't escape death, fam. So I think the situation where like the new generation will usher in the
Bitcoin. You just think once the old heads are out, then the newer generation
that's
will.
That's literally what it is. I think that's literally what it is. It's time. Because, bro, listen here, I love my mom, and she loves me, but I could never convince her to buy gold, fam. I never convinced her to buy Bitcoin. She always go towards gold because it's what she knows. You know what I mean? And she was born in 1960s, so that's what she's known. So now I'm telling her, yeah, this is a new thing called Bitcoin. Yeah, you can buy it, hold it. Yeah, you might lose 40%, but just hold it, never sell. One day we're going to the moon. She'll be like, what the hell are you talking about? And I can lose my keys and it's forever gone. No. She won't touch that. She'll just go to gold, which she knows is safe. She'll buy it, store it somewhere that only she knows.
Physical, all that. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. Bro, unless you get robbed, it's hard to lose gold.
Yeah, true. You can get robbed in crypto as well. We've seen some stories about that.
Click on the wrong link, you're finished.
Even physically. Still, somebody knows where you're at. All right.
And I don't own in the crypto anyway, so I don't know what you might be talking about, bro.
Yeah, Sergey.
Yeah, but what is crypto?
I don't know these guys, man. I don't know anything about crypto either.
I'm just speculating out here, fam. I'm speculating.
And on that note, we'll see you guys in the next one.